Hey friend, it's me, MD. No, you are not seeing things. It's been a minute. I know I've been meaning to hit you guys up, but I've been traveling a bunch, been in and out of town. Now it's the holidays. I recently got sick, been down for the count a couple of weeks, still slightly recovering. So if I sound a little crazy, that's why. I say all that to say I've been meaning to post a video for the longest time, but I've just been pulled every which way. But here we are today. I actually have a bunch of content filmed for you guys. Surprise, surprise. We gonna get it together one way or another. You've seen my wash days before, been there, done that. So today we're gonna multitask, switch it up a little bit, a little hair reset and a lot of catching up. This might get a little chaotic and random, but we're going to keep it a vibe. Who knows, we might turn this into a thing. We'll see how it goes. Where should we start? This is leftover birthday hair. Yes, I filmed this at the end of October. Hair has not been washed in almost a month. I celebrated in New Orleans with some friends. It rained, Melissa? It rained. It rained 80% of the time, but it was still cool. The people there do not sleep at all. The other day I saw someone talking online about how their hair was thinning and falling out, and they found out that their iron levels were extremely low, and then it made me question if my iron levels were extremely low. Not that my hair is thinning or falling out, but I just feel like my hair has not been its normal self in a minute, so we gonna look into that. My edges have fully grown back since last summer, not this summer, but the summer before last. There's some questionable areas that we're not gonna get into right now. Braids also broke off my crown area. I'm pretty sure that's the culprit. I haven't brought it up because we're still in denial over here. Even though I know there is a particular product line that people have been talking about for the last couple months that has broken off their hair is falling out. And I too use that line. Granted, it wasn't consistently, but it was like on and off. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just hoping that that's not what it was and that we can just blame it on the braids, but I guess I'll never know. As far as my current routine, I've been pretty on top of it, a bit more consistent than usual. I probably put a bit more heat in my hair than I did a couple years ago, but it's blow-dried heat, not necessarily flat ironed. It's been nice and easier to manage, honestly. What vibe are you on as far as hair stuff? I see straight naturals floating around. I know relaxers have been popping back up. What are some goals that you guys have for the new year as far as your hair journey? Would love to talk about it and hopefully see how I can support you along the way. For the record, the curls are always going to be alive and well over here, but if you want me to teach you how to be a straight natural, I can do that too. Did I disappear from the internet again? I did. I'm sorry. Did I see your messages? I did. I love you. I'm sorry. Do I have that horrible personality trait of all or nothing? I do. And I will work on it one day. I don't know about today, but one day I will work on it. My bad. I know I left y'all hanging in. My bad. A real life, guys. Real life. I'm trying. I'm genuinely working back towards posting once a week. I love you. That's all I got. I'm doing this instead of packing and wrapping gifts. I get on the road for North Carolina, but obviously I wanted to pop in with you guys first. Speaking of family, I never told you that I did Ancestry DNA a bunch of years ago, and I just linked with someone on there that I need some valuable information from. Did I message this man? I did. Did I stalk him on Facebook? I did. He still hasn't read said message. It's nothing scandalous or juicy at all. Granted, I have found some scandalous, juicy secrets on that website. I have. Do you think I should message him on Facebook? Or is that too much? Let me know. He's a very like artsy fartsy storyteller vibes. I feel like we would get along. If you squint, we give off the same vibe. There's a girl on TikTok that did Ancestry, and the FBI showed up at her door because her DNA was a close match to someone that they had been looking for 25 years. It was her grandmother. Granny is going to jail. Granny is a murderer. One thing TikTok is always going to do is put you in someone else's business. And I genuinely appreciate that. And I'm going to genuinely miss it for that exact reason, if it gets banned. So the last couple of weeks I've been forced to be a social butterfly, something that I am not. It's not that I don't enjoy people, I do, but I'm also an introvert, so I also do not enjoy people. So I went to these two different social mixers. One I actually helped plan. Look at me being social. It was a creator event. It was chill. It was cool. The goal is to ultimately maybe eventually put on my own events or creative situations. I don't know. We're going to work on it in the new year. Speaking of a new, I am very much still living in my white couch era, but shout out to a new era loading soon. White couch era and my diva cat. She had to get an enema. Vets need to be prosecuted for the cost of their services. When it was time for us to leave the vet, yes, I'm skipping a lot of this story. You do not want to know the details of why we even ended up in this situation. She was in her crate, mind you. The nurse looks at me in the eye and says, oh, there might be a slight possibility that she might have some leakage. The only words that I heard in that sentence was might and slight. She implied that it probably wouldn't happen, right? It took all of 30 seconds for me to walk out the door and put sis in the car. For the next 4 to 6 business days, we were living in the definition of show. Again, I will spare you the details, but just know everywhere she sat, moved, everywhere I turned, there was crap. And I have no clue how the white couch survived, but she did. I'm a survivor. Baby girl is back to business as usual. Have you guys seen Wicked? I was supposed to already see it by now, but me and my friend are going back and forth with our schedules. Hasn't happened yet. In another life, I was a Broadway star, theater kid. I did a few plays in middle school and high school, but I can't really say that I was a theater girly, but I am the child of a theater girly. Speaking of pink and green, shout out to my soror. I know this has nothing to do with anything, but I am officially a coffee drinker. Now, before this summer, I could literally count how many times I have ever had coffee in my life. It's just never been my thing. Still not really my thing because I really don't like the authentic taste of plain behind coffee. I need the sweeteners, the creamers in order to even enjoy it. But I had to stop drinking Celsius because I think it was literally messing up my internal organs, literally. But at the same time, it was giving me so much life. If you drink Celsius, you know. Was I drinking it every day? Yes. Was that not the smartest? Probably not. No, literally, I had to go to the doctor. I'm fine, but just know I am no longer drinking Celsius. Anyways, I needed some source of caffeine, so coffee it was. Let me know how you like your coffee so I can steal it. Also, let me know a random thing about you. It doesn't matter what it is. Until next time, chat soon. I know this was the most random video ever, but I just wanted to jump back in with a little catch up real quick. But know that I love you so much, and I hope you guys have a very, very happy holiday if you have made it this far. I hope you guys are doing so well, and know that regardless if I'm around or not, I'm thinking of you and I appreciate you and I love you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.